Good evening, everyone. It's Gabrielle from St. Cloud Nursery. It's Monday evening, and I hope this camera isn't swaying. I swear you guys must think I live on a boat. I have my camera hanging from my drying rack, and when I go to push the button to turn it on, it starts to sway. And so if you get seasick, it's probably, excuse me, having an effect on you. I'm having some warm tea. We've all had dinner. Everybody's doing their own thing, and I thought I'd sneak out here and get some things done. I have all these itty bitty things that I have to get done in between painting babies. When you're doing this as a business, you are wearing every single hat. You are research and development, marketing, merchandising, IT, web designer, accounting, your taxes. You have to be the manufacturer, shipping and receiving, artist, all that stuff. Janitorial services, purchasing, expediting, the whole thing. You're all the people. Oh, and you're the photographer too. Speaking of, I couldn't do photography today, and it would have been the perfect day to do it because it was so bright and sunny. But I was running errands all day and hanging out with my kid who had the day off at school. First thing I'm gonna do is unpack these clothes that I bought. I went out and ran errands today. With COVID, I am trying to pick a day to get all my errands done, go by myself, and just hit every single place I need to hit, do it quick with a list, get in, get out, and I try to go super early. I'm not in a crowded place with lots of people. And so today was that day. I had to go out and get my daughter some silverware. She just is moving into her very own apartment. She was going to move home, and she had been on a waiting list for an apartment for like 2 years, and they just called and they said it's available this week if you can move in. So we are hustling to get her going. Not the easiest thing to move during a pandemic, but we're making it happen. We are being creative and it's interesting. But because she's had roommates for all these years, she just didn't have a lot of the basics, because usually when she moves in with somebody, they have something, and whatever they don't have, she has. And so she didn't have like some basic pots and pans and some certain things for the kitchen and silverware, just a basic silverware set. So I said, I'm gonna add that to my list. I went over to Sprouts just to replenish what we have. You know how it is, you do a big grocery shopping, but you always run out of bread and fruit and milk. So I did that, bread, fruit, and milk. And I did some little baby shopping. I didn't intend to do it, and I didn't need to do it. Lord knows I don't need to do it. I just wrote a post on a baby forum that I belong to and said, is it just me, or is there some weird hoarding component that comes with this kind of art form? I'm not a shopper. I don't like to shop. I don't like it. I don't like clothes shopping. I don't like Christmas shopping. I don't like food shopping. But I just can't resist buying these baby clothes. I keep thinking, oh, I don't have enough of this, or I don't have enough of that. And when I come home, I say, oh, I had a lot of that. It's kind of almost a sickness, and I'm embarrassed about it. I'm gonna be good this year. I'm gonna be good this year. So I got some blankets. This company is called Rabbit and Bear Organics, and I really like their stuff. It's super cute. And I actually didn't have any boy blankets. I have tons of girl stuff, but no boy blankets. And these were on a good sale, so I got them. And I bought 2 little boy sleepers. They're super cute. I don't need these. I have a ton of these. For some reason in my head I thought, oh, I'm out of, boy sleepers, but I'm really not. And these are 0 to 3. It's weird, and I don't know about you if you're out looking for this stuff, but newborn sizes are kind of hard to come by. Everything seems to start at 0 to 3, any place that I go. And I'm having a hard time finding preemie stuff, so I'm gonna have to do that online. That's something I really don't have. I have a lot of preemie sleepers, but I don't have any preemie outfits. And a lot of the babies that I have in my stash right now are that size. So I got 1 sleeper, and then they had kind of a variation. Super cute. It's very simple, organic, cotton. But this does look like a small 0 to 3, and if I have to, I could wash them and shrink them down a bit, no problem. Adorable little lemon outfit. Oh my gosh. They had a couple of them and I wanted to grab them all, but you know, I feel terrible because real babies need clothes and I shouldn't be taking all the cute stuff. Oh, look at these buttons in the back. Way too cute. I'll show them to you in a minute. And I don't mind buying things off season because I can use them the following year. People are just getting ready for, oh, I just love that. Isn't that cute with these little buttons? I think people are getting ready and buying spring clothes. It feels like I just bought winter clothes. And this is the same company. And I got one of each of these. They had a ton of these. And they had a short romper and a long romper. Now, I love this style. The problem is that unless you're doing a silicone, reborns have a cloth body and, you know, arms, either 3/4, 1/4, or full arms, but you're gonna see the cloth in that. And it's hard to find t-shirts to go underneath that will match perfectly, but I was able to find a few. These are so cute. These are 0 to 3 too. I had the same little kimono and kiki pants in pink, so I got them. I got one of each. I don't know, I started off being really good about the baby clothes thing, but the weird thing is every time I go to dress a baby, I go through my closet and I don't have what I need. I've got a million things, but not what I need. So I think these little berries will look really cute under here. I mean, it's pattern on top of pattern, but I kind of like it. It just looks cozy. I don't know, we'll see when the time comes. But that pink is perfect for the romper. More berries, I think that would look pretty too. And another pink. I think these will be really cute. And this one, oh, this one has little flowers on it. This just looked cute. This one was on sale, so I grabbed it. That's super cute. This little pack of socks, I think it was $7, and there's like, how many pair? 12 pair for $7. Gotta love that. The glittery kind of thing going on here. Not my favorite, but I'm sure it'll look cute with other things. This cute little fluffy. Isn't it sweet? I'm gonna put that in my softie basket. I don't always send babies home with softies, but every once in a while I do. And I love these hats. These photographs so cute on babies. And it's hard to find them newborn size. Usually they're a bigger size. And this is probably, I'm gonna guess, probably a 3 to 6, but it'll work. They had another one, again, probably a little bit bigger than I need, but it's just too darn cute. And every once in a while I do bigger babies. And I always wish I have cute little things for bigger babies, so this will be good. That is my baby haul. I have to make Paci holders. And these I made, and they're quite lovely. However, I made them too tight, so they're not working. So I need to take them apart and start from scratch, and I don't want to waste the beads. So I'm just going to take off the beads and start all over again. This week I made some really fun stuff. I made some challah dough, a double batch. It's one of my most favorite bread doughs. Just soft, it's enriched. I had some andouille sausage, and I wrapped it, chicken andouille. I had chicken andouille, apple, and 2 other kinds of sausage, chicken sausages. And I wrapped them in the challah dough, which, if you're not familiar with it, it's like brioche. And put them in a big Ziploc. And my 8-year-old loves to eat them, so he had a week's worth of pigs in a blanket, that's what he calls them. And then I also took some of that dough, and my other son is vegan, so I made a soy chorizo, potato, a little bit of kale, a couple of other things, some cilantro, onions, red pepper, And I kind of sauteed that all, and then I filled dough pockets up with them and made it like a bun for my other son, and then put those into Ziplocs in the fridge for him to eat during the week. Those are easy meals for them, and getting it all done makes it easier for me, and there's no mess during the week. We do Monday pasta at our house, and I only had a little bit of basil, and I knew I didn't have enough to make a pesto, so I shoved what I had into the Ninja, and I added kale, half a bag of spinach, tons of garlic. My family loves garlic. Salt, lots of olive oil, some Parmesan, grated cheese, and pecans, some fresh lemon, because here where I live, this is the time when all of the lemons are ready. But my tree is just heavy with these beautiful Meyer lemons, so I squeezed some of that in there, blended it all up, and made a couple of big jars of pesto out of that, and we had that tonight for dinner. It was so good. Show you some of the stuff. I don't think I'm going to bore you and have you watch me make Pacis, but I found these. I think they are intended to be used for name tags, but I think I'm going to try to use them for making Paci clips. If I like them, I'll order some more. I just got a few to see if I would like them. And they kind of fold like this, and then this clips onto your clothes, just like, you know, a clip-on Paci holder. I don't know how they'll look. I just don't want it to look kind of cheap and yucky. But I wanted to try something different, and then they had different styles. So I'll give that a go. So I bought some wooden things, and I'm gonna experiment with some of these bigger wooden pieces. And here's my wooden beads, just in all different shapes and sizes. I buy them in bulk. They're cheaper that way. There's a mix of wooden beads and silicone, blues and yellows and browns. And then I have these, some silicone, some just brushed glass or plastic. And I ordered these online a while back. Oh, I really love these. The problem is the hole is so tiny. So we'll have to see what to do with those. And these are just kind of some crafty beads, and these are all silicone beads and teethers. It seems like a lot, but you figure, you know, you make one for every single baby. This big box, which is the clips, which I don't know if I'm gonna always use clips. I don't think I need to. They look super cute, but the problem is these babies aren't going to lose their Pacis. They're not going to move around, and they're not going to get lost in the grocery store and stuff. So it might just be wasteful. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep using them or not. I'm having a super hard time finding this kind of cord. So, I mean, this is what I had left over from last time. So I am going to experiment and maybe use some of this cording and some of this more natural cording, since I'm using wooden beads. We'll see how it looks. I have a lot. I wouldn't expect anybody to have this much. A lot of this stuff is from other projects and other things, and it's just been collecting around here for a bit and putting it to use. I'm trying to use what I have. Probably get up early tomorrow and just crank out maybe, you know, 40 little Paci holders, and that'll hold me for a while. I have some products, and I always have this idea in my head that I am going to sell products, cute things that I make and stuff like that, but I just don't have the time to like run an online store. So when my daughter and I were talking on the phone, and she said, why don't you let me do it? I'll list things and ship things and do all that part. And so I told her, yeah, you know, that would be cool. So we're gonna chat about that once she moves. Hopefully she'll have a little time to help me out, which would be great.